Welcome to Digital Hospitality. I'm your host, Shawn Walchef. This is a Cali BBQ media production. We are coming to you from the JW Marriott in Austin, Texas at the Restaurant Transformation Festival. 2-day event, sold out event by Restaurant 365. Digital hospitality leaders, professionals from all over the United States have come here to improve their business. What's really cool is that Restaurant 365 has some awesome partners. Stephanie, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Shawn. That was electric.
Thank you. Tell me about 86 Repairs. Tell me about how you found the company and what you do for them.
Yeah, so I joined the team about 2 years ago. I'm the partner marketing lead at 86 Repairs. I'm based out of Chicago, but we have team members actually internationally. So
Wow.
We are the repair and maintenance platform built for the restaurant industry. We manage the repair process for restaurants varying from 5 to 50 locations, some with more. And we manage the process from start to finish so that your GMs, frontline staff, anyone on the line doesn't have to stop and dispatch a vendor when something like the oven breaks down.
It's absolutely incredible. When I learned about the brand, first of all, brand is on point. 86. What does 86 mean for those that are not in the restaurant space?
Yes, it means taking it off the menu.
Taking it off the menu.
We are taking repairs off your plate. It should not be something that you have to worry about when you're a director of operations trying to scale and expand your business, or you're a chef focusing on the guest experience, or supply chain strains and ingredients. There's just so much that goes on in the day-to-day of a restaurant, and repairs and maintenance is something that we can definitely take care of.
How many restaurants are you guys currently servicing?
Yeah, so we have about 1,500 customers with 2,500 locations nationwide. So whether you're in New York City or you have locations from North California to Southern California, we would manage your repair process for you.
Walk us through the repair process.
Yeah. So Shawn Sandwiches,
Okay.
you have 5 locations. Let's take your San Francisco metropolitan shop.
Okay.
Your lowboy cooler is out and it's a Saturday afternoon and it's summer, and you are really busy. You can text 86 Repairs, and our on-demand customer service team of former restaurant industry professionals would go ahead and walk you through initial troubleshooting steps to make sure that we're not immediately dispatching a vendor for something that's as simple as toggling the breaker or plugging something back in. And then if vendor dispatch is necessary, we would go ahead and leverage our preferred vendor network in the area or work with your guys to make sure that the incident is taken care of at a good rate and that the vendor has a high first-time fix rate. So you don't have someone coming out and working on the same exact piece of equipment 2 times, 3 times a week, and paying for all of those trip charges.
Do you guys also manage contracts?
Yes. So in addition to our core program, we have a preventative maintenance program that would be an add-on, and we would manage contracts such as, fire suppression, hood cleaning, all of those things that you would need to be in certain standards with landlords, the city, compliance, etc.
The results are in. National Restaurant Association show. Kyle and Sarah and myself, we were at the Davos sales tax booth, and we were polling restaurant owners on the floor. This was a very unscientific poll, but the results are resounding. Restaurant owners do not like sales tax. Nobody likes sales tax. Doesn't matter what business owner you are, small business, big business. Davo automates the sales tax process. We are so grateful that Davo is the sponsor of this show. They automate sales tax at our Cali BBQ restaurants. It is $50 a month. It integrates with all the major point of sale partners, including Toast. So if you want to sleep at night, if you want to not worry about sales tax, go to Davo, check them out, Davo Sales Tax. Let us know how they're helping automate your sales tax in your restaurant so that we can share your Davo story on digital hospitality. Partner marketing, what is that?
Yeah. It's building relationships with partners like Restaurant 365, as well as building relationships with our customers, making sure we're appealing to the right restaurant operators and meeting their needs, and attending events like this.
You had I've been on an interview from you. You reached out to me thanks to Shaz Khan. Shaz, shout out to Tono's Pizza. but you reached out to me to ask questions. You were doing due diligence on customers. Tell me about the process that you went through.
Yeah, so that was probably the best experience I've had in my role so far. I conducted a total of 24 hours of interviews with 38 restaurant operators who were former customers, current customers, prospective customers, and then industry referrals like yourself, just to understand.
I wasn't a prospective customer. We don't have 86 repairs yet, but we're open.
Well,
who knows?
Maybe if this conversation goes right.
Who knows?
So it was really fascinating to hear the ins and outs of everyone's operations, varying from, 3 to 5 locations to 45 locations, from QSR to FSR, understanding what their headaches are. And everyone unanimously agrees that R&M is a pain in the ass. But the intricacies of it are just fascinating and definitely vary by your title. So we see different pain points and advantages for someone who's a director of operations and focusing on opening their 12th, 13th, 14th location versus someone who's a CFO of a 50 unit concept, right? You have different priorities, you have different day-to-day responsibilities, you have different values. And from a marketing standpoint, I think it is a no-brainer to go out and gain that customer perspective and really have those conversations with those people to understand what appeals to them. Because I learned so much having, not ran a restaurant myself. I did grow up in the industry and I've worked a couple jobs, but I'm a marketer at heart. So making sure that I am advocating for their perspective and improving our product, our sales process, everything from start to finish is what creates an awesome customer experience and really amplifies me as a marketer and 86 Repairs as a brand.
One of my favorite sayings is, if you confuse, you lose. And that's Donald Miller, building a story brand. And me having this show, Digital Hospitality, we work with a lot of technology companies. And so much of the time, the language, they make it too difficult to talk to a restaurant owner. What comes out of their mouth is something that maybe a venture capitalist wants to hear, but not what a restaurant owner wants to hear. What do you do to help simplify the language that you're using in the marketing materials?
Yeah, that's a great question. 86 doesn't explain itself. The name is great.
It's an industry term.
Industry term, but people have a visceral reaction to repairs. They're like, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, exactly.
And taxes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that, or that's stressful. And so making sure that we are telling a clear story in terms that resonate with them. So, you asked how to keep it simple. I think just tying it back to the guest experience and making sure that you can't ignore back of house. Repairs and maintenance are an inevitable pain in operating a restaurant. And restaurant operators have a lot on their mind. And just, tying it back to something that is recent in their memory or something that they inevitably dealt with in the past 24 to 48 hours, it's as easy as that. And obviously, we're still learning. Every single time I talk to an operator, I feel like I learn a new way to talk about 86. And that's why, we've only been around for about 5 years, but we're continuing to grow and evolve and hopefully take repairs off the plates of more customers.
That's awesome. So every single Wednesday, every single Friday on the social audio app Clubhouse, we meet with digital hospitality leaders. So if you're in the restaurant and if something goes wrong in the restaurant, you want to complain and bitch about it, we're a safe space. So come onto the social audio app, 10 a.m. on Wednesdays, 10 a.m. that's Pacific time on Fridays. But it allows us a place for you, the listener, to come and share your story about your restaurant. If you're a creator, if you're in sales, if you're in marketing, if you're in hospitality technology, we want to hear from you. For you, how can people get in touch with 86 Repairs?
Yeah, you can head to 86repairs.com. Also, if you are a restaurant operator, we have a lot of equipment guides and free troubleshooting available for you that you can begin to apply to your restaurant starting today.
You guys know how much I care about content, and I will give 86 Repairs a full seal of approval. I want to see more video, but they're going to get there. But as far as the content goes, it's absolutely incredible. You guys are doing a great job of educating restaurant owners and giving them the tools that they need to not deal with the bullshit of broken equipment, but actually start taking care of our guests.
Thank you.
Great job.
Awesome. Thank you so much.